I'll be talking about prepositions, and then the main thing we have here today is confusing prepositions. There are some prepositions that always confuse people. You are given a preposition and you don't know how to use it. So I'll be giving examples, like we have beside, another one, besides. So these have different meanings. For example, beside shows position, or it means next to. And then besides, it means it shows addition. This one shows addition. In English, you can say in addition to. It can also mean apart from or except. So that is what it means. So, for example, I've said beside can be used to show position or next to. For example, look here. The teacher is standing beside me. So we use the first one, beside. He is standing beside me. Thank you. Okay, now we have another one. At and in. At and in. We want to show places. We use at to show a small place. And then we use in to show big places. Look here. At used to show small places, while in is used to show big places. Always don't confuse these two. Because at, for example, the small village here is called Ngolong. So you can say, if someone lives at Ngolong, let's say, for example, let me take the name Moses. We can say Moses lives at Ngolong because Ngolong is a small place. While if you use in, means big places. For example, towns, cities, we can use in because those are big places. For example, let me talk about a big town like Nakuru. I can say he lives in Nakuru, not at Nakuru, because Nakuru is a big place. Remember that. And then we can also use this in. Apart from using it in places we stay, we can also use it to mean a corner of a room. For example, I can say in the corner of a room. And then we have to. To and in again. So, and then you have another one, into. Those three, to, in, into. I've said, let me talk about to show direction. For example, I can say, he went to the train station. He went to the train station. That is direction. And then let me talk about in to show position. In to show position. For example, I can say the money is in the safe. The money is in the safe. I also talk about in with a corner. If I place a ball at a corner, in a corner, then I say the ball is in the corner. So corner of the room, remember, you use in the corner. So in is used to show position. I can also talk about into. Into is always used with a verb of motion. It's used with a verb of motion with entrance. Entrance is used with entrance. Entrance with a verb of motion. So into can be used with entrance with a verb of motion. Where there is movement, motion. I can say the child dived into the water. So diving is a verb of motion. I can say she came into the classroom. Came, that's the verb of motion. So that is it. And then I'll talk about these ones. In, on, and, at, with plus verb, sit. You can say sit in, sit on, sit at. So you are asking yourself, how? You say sit, when you say sit in, sit on, sit at. I'll start with the sit at. You can say sit at a table. Sit at a table. Sit at a table. You can also say sit at a desk. Okay? And then let me talk about sit on. When you introduce on, you can say sit on a chair, or you can say sit on sofa. On a sofa. That is it. When you introduce in, you know what an armchair is, I believe. So we can say sit in an armchair. Remember, we are talking about confusing prepositions. So you may get confused. Why do you say sit on a chair, sit in an armchair? You have to know when to use on, in, at. So these are some of the examples we can use. So you can go practice. You can go practice on use of these as you practice. You can go practice on use.